With the latest installment of the Call of Duty franchise, Modern Warfare 2 just around the corner, Infinity Ward have dropped a brand new blog post discussing the Gunsmith that's been revolutionised and a new progression system for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. In this video we're going to discuss that. I'm also going to have in the background playing some of the video that they released, and we're going to get into that right now. So the three main points that they've released and they want to talk about in this blog post is weapons as a platform, the revolutionised new progression system for unlocking weapons and attachments, and also testing these new creations in a firing range without killing your KD. So onto the first main point, weapons as a system and as a platform. What does this mean? This means that each weapon is going to be based off a family or a platform. And the example that they've taken is the M4 platform. So as you get the game, you will have a blank basic weapon family or platform from each manufacturer. So whether that's the M4 or the AK or any of the other base weapon platforms, you'll be getting 5 attachments for each that you're allowed to pick in the Gunsmith for each platform, but there's a brand new slot which is the most important slot, and that's called the receiver. So the attachments are, you're going to get the barrel, the laser, the optic, stock, rear grip, ammo, magazine, underbarrel and muzzle, which we all are used to from the 2019 Gunsmith, but the main update is the receiver. So this receiver is going to actually dictate how this weapon is used. The weapon that you're building is used. So for example, the standard M4 receiver is actually based, like it is in real life, on an assault rifle. You will have different receivers like the DMR receiver, a burst receiver, so for example building out an M16 style gun, or even maybe a close range receiver that will allow you to build up an SMG on that M4 platform, like we've seen in the Modern Warfare 2019 Gunsmith, but without just doing ammunition and magazine, for example, and maybe a shorter barrel. You'll actually base that off the receiver, and this family, this receiver, inside that family there'll be multiple receivers. So rather than thinking about every gun as its own gun, these families under each manufacturer will operate more in line with how they do in real life. That's the first cool thing. The next cool thing is attachments. Attachments are going to unlock across either the whole family as you unlock them, or every gun in the game. So rather than having to go through and bust in, and especially if you haven't played in a while, or you're more of a casual player of the game, you're not going to have to come back when the new meta build's found and sit there and go through all the weapon levels to get the attachments you need. Once you unlock them on one family or on one set of receivers, you're going to have it for everything. So that's really great. It's going to save everybody a lot of time, and this is feedback they listen to from the community, so really excited to see that. Receivers are, as I said, an attachment, so they are placed strategically within the unlock of that weapon. So you won't just be able to build out, say for example, the M4 DMR straight away. You will need to unlock those receivers as you go through, and those receivers, I believe, are unique to those platforms. So you won't be able to unlock a NATO receiver for all the different families. It depends what attachments are available to those guns. They're following the similar theme with blueprints. So the blueprints are going to be more consistent cosmetically. You're going to be able to buy vault bundles and blueprints, which will allow you to have all of the attachments that are available for the whole family, but with a consistent cosmetic feel. There was nothing worse in Warzone 1 than buying a blueprint and changing the attachments to make it meta and having it throw off the look completely. So they're taking a lot of time, a lot of focus on this for Modern Warfare 2, and hopefully that is going to come across into Warzone 2. There is going to be a full breakdown of this system at COD Next, which is, if you're watching this on the day I put this out, that is tomorrow. There's also going to be a breakdown for things like kill streaks, weapon upgrades. We're going to see how all of that is going to work. I'm obviously not at COD Next, but I will be doing a summary of the day when it comes out, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Any questions on this, or if I've confused you in how this is going to work, let me know, and we'll look forward to great things to come in the new game. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.